Hello everyone, it's Teresa again, Carolina Girl Wreaths. Today I've decided that I'm going to show you, or you may with me, super easy lemon wreath mash, lemon wreath, using an all curl method, just super easy. And I just want to say that one of my subscribers, she was my very first subscriber, and when I got my first subscriber, man, you thought I'd hit the lottery. Because I said, I'll probably never get a subscriber. But her name is Joyce, and she does watch my videos, and I appreciate her like I do many of you. But she told me the other day she was going to be making a lemon wreath. And Joyce, if you're watching this, or when you see it, I know you probably made you one, and I bet it's gorgeous. But I've decided I'm going to make one to dedicate to you. How's that? Is that all right? Okay. So, everyone, I thank you for watching. This might be a little longer today. I'll try to do my videos so you don't get bored, but you can always run me up. Alrighty? So, first of all, we're going to start with what we're using. Okay, today we're using Deco Poly Mesh, and pretty much that's what I use until I make one of my flower wreaths. But we're using this today, so I have black, of course, black. And this is iridescent. I don't know how to say that word really. It's in the Deco family, but it just has a little bit of lighting in it, little lighting shades in it. And I don't have the wrapper for this, but this is a jute mesh. This is a jute. And actually, this piece here I'm going to be using was in, thank goodness, I had a scrap pile, because I needed another yellow to blend in with the one I have. A little darker maybe, and that's what I had. And I had just enough. So, those three together here. And then, of course, the old faithful Dollar Tree wreath frame. And you see I've done a little, I know I'm an accessory girl. I'm not a fancy person, believe me if you knew me. I love little things. I treasure everything I had in life. I never had really much in my life growing up, but I do match my pipe cleaners sometimes. Even though you can't see them, I know that's weird, but that's just me. So here they all are in 15 total. If you're new, I always say I have a tutorial on how to put your pipe cleaners on, and pretty much this way here makes different kinds of wreaths. Okay, so, and then I just showed the sign. Super, my welcome sign lemons. I fell in love with it. Many of you might have seen this one. I already have one. I'm not sure what Joyce made hers with, but actually she's bigger than I expected, guys. She is. But I have made a wreath at Christmas time with one this big, so it will work. And she's the 10. Craft Outlet. And there are ribbons here. I chose these here. I've already got them prepared to help things go along better, but I chose out the pretty lemon plaid, black and white, and this to go with it. And I'm also a plaid girl. I love plaids. So that's on the outer of them too. And then I chose this here for the inner. We got the little lemon, same as the big, but I chose this black with the little black and white edges. So I like both of them to add to a wreath. And then also, I decided I'm going to add like little spray of lemons today. And also this little bush of whatever kind of flower this is. But that would be perfect. I didn't probably going to do too many. Well, I'm going to try to put in. I know the sign's big, but we'll make it work. Okay, so let's see here. Get everybody started. That's right, y'all get started with me. Okay, my bow dabber comes in for you that have one. Comes in handy for this style too. And the reason why, it holds my curls as I place them in to make my wreath. So let me just down here. And first of all, thank you. Thank you everyone that's watching. Thank you so much. Thank you, subscribers, and I'll thank you every time because it means that much to me. Okay. So let me get you down here. Alrighty, so pipe cleaners. Just going to start opening them up. And one thing now, our mesh is cut for this wreath. I've cut them at 20 inches a piece. 20 inches a piece. And I'm actually, let's see, you're going to need, I'm using 3 shades. So if you make one like this and you want to use 3 shades, you can write this down or I'll have it in my description. There'll be 15 pieces of each color that you use. And they're all cut at 20 inches. So I'm going to be trying to place the black in the center of the 2 yellows. And let's see here. Where's my... Okay. I'm sorry, just got to find my tool here. I know, Miss Joyce, I hadn't got to the dollar store yet. Dollar General need to get me a rock. So I'm going to use my, these are heavy, but I'm still going to get me a rock to hold my mesh down with. So we're just going to do simple curls on this wreath today. Curl side up. Any beginners, I thank you if you're watching me. That means a lot too, that you stopped on me. So I'm just going to place this here at the end, holds it down as I row. And you just simply row from the end. You're just going to roll a big old curl. That's all you're going to do is roll a big old curl. Now, anybody can do that. Okay. Go. And I'm just going to place her this way like this. Or if you don't have a bow dabber, just use your clip until you get all 3 of them together. Down there. Okay, I've decided I'm going to put the black in the middle. And this style really makes your wreath really full. It really does. I have seen one before done with 4 curls. But I kind of do 3 to save on mesh some, but 3 seems to do just as full enough for me. So just rolling it up, simply rolling it up. And one thing about this style too, your fraying is took care of because it's all rolled up. So I'm not going to show you too much on this because I know you know how to do that, but I'm going to show you how to place them. Now I'm going to go with the other darker piece I showed you that was jute. Just a little bit of yellow to blend in, and it has a touch of white in it. Roller. Okay, so that's why I do like this. It helps me a lot. So I'm just going to put her on there. You place them however you want to, crisscross, however, and pull them out. Try to pull them together here in the middle. Find you a spot anywhere you want to, and I usually start. I'm going to start with the center on these because that way it's just, they're so full. So I'm just going to start on the inner side and go out. Usually I do the other way, but, and you just place them anywhere you want to. And now since we're doing a curl method today, we're not going to put no curls in them like I usually do when I make a wreath with ruffles, but we are going to add the bows, the ribbons. So just give it 2 or 3 to hold it in place till you're ready. Let's see, yellow again. So one more before I go on and not bore you guys. You know, I will tell you though, I have never made a lemon wreath. Shame on me, I know. I mean, I've been doing wreaths now for about really 5 years. And I didn't really start selling them and all, or into them now like I am until about 3 years ago. And I think y'all heard this story if you watched my Wreath shop tutorial, how I got into doing them full time. But yeah, I've never made, I love lemons. I drink lemon water every day. I've gotten so addicted to lemon water. Does any of you drink it now? It's healthy for you. It really is. It's a good, healthy drink. Cleans you out, they say. But I am faithful to my lemon water. Other than that, my kitchen's pretty yellow. And I've got blue trim with little birds in it. But I just never had no reason to make a lemon wreath. So like I said, I'm making this one today in dedication for my first subscriber. Okay, so it's just a fast, easy way. Let's see, my other piece of that. My jute. This jute here is really nice to work with too, if you've ever had any. It's got a good texture to it. So that's why I do save my scraps, because I would have had to went and bought a roll or something if I hadn't found this. Okay, the third. I'll just continue on around. Okay, there we go. So I won't bore you. I'm going to go ahead and continue on the inside and start on the outer part. I know you guys got this. Alrighty? Okay. Okay, all. So here she is all done. She looks a little funky-like. I mean, she's a mess, but this is how she's supposed to look. Okay, and like as you can see the inner ones here, what the goal is to push all the inner ones here. We're going to push them up. Stand them all up and we're ready to put our sign in. So, not going to worry about the inner too much, but the outside here, that's how you want it to look. Okay. So, got my finger stuck. So we're going to go on to making the bows now. I'm putting the bows on, the ribbon, sorry, bows, ribbons. They all sound alike sometimes. Okay. So as I showed you, the two I'm going to be using in the center is these here, the pretty ones. I did want to say while I go, my bad. You don't have to put nothing heavy on these curls when you're rolling them up. I got confused thinking I was making the woodland ruffle curl. And that's the one where you roll up a little bit, clip it, turn around, and roll it meet the other end. That's where I got putting that heavy tool on. So forgive me, you don't have to use a heavy tool. It's up to you anyway. Because once you learn everything like I've told you all about, especially the new ones, when you make a wreath, you're going to learn things that you know how to do best in your own way that works for you. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple of these 12-inch ribbons. You're going to need the 15 pair, which is the 6 pair on the inside, the 9 on the outside. And 2 colors of your choice, or all the same color, it's up to you. And so I have them already ducktailed here, and for those of you that don't know how to do that, I'm sure most people do, but you just simply want to fold your ribbon in half, fold it again at the end, and where I learned to cut along my open part, I don't know why, but that's just the way I learned on my open part. And you're just going to take your scissors and do a slant. There you got your little ducktail. Okay, so I'm going to put just a couple in here. Let's see. Anywhere you want to start. And I chose these big curls for this wreath because the sign is big. And I just thought it looked better with the big curls, because we want to be able to see some curls when the sign's on besides the little ones. Okay, and I usually just press my pipe cleaner down in. Take your wire cutters, whatever you got to clip your pipe cleaner some. I don't want to do it too short. And just put the ends underneath the ribbons. Okay. Then I'm just going to spread them out. You see any strays while you're doing this, just pull them off or cut them. Of course you know that, don't you? Okay, and on again. Pinch them. And one thing too in this wreath, guys, when you make, if you want to make this style, always go back when you're through and check for missing pipe cleaners that do not have the curls in them, because it's easy to do when they start stacking up. And I have done it before, so it's really easy to do. So just make sure that you have all your 15 pipe cleaners with a curl in it. Or, yeah, curls in it. Okay, so here's the two here. I think it looks really pretty. The two, when we get through, it's going to really be pretty. Well, I hope so. But I know I'm going to like it, and I hope you will. Okay, so I'm going to finish all the ribbon, guys. Okay, guys, so here she's all the ribbons in. So she's a pretty full wreath. Okay, so we're going to go ahead now and get the sign in, and I've already took care of the pipe cleaners in. It's simple as can be. Of course, my sign came with pre-hose, which is a good thing, and I just put me two pineapples, lemons and pineapples. I just put my two pipe cleaners together and fed them through the hose, gave them a good twist, because I felt with two, it would help support this big old sign more. Okay, so I'm just going to show you, for any new people, want to see how I put my signs in. Just, hold on. There we go, a little better. Okay, just find me a spot, and like I always say, don't worry about the stuff that you're going to mess up the ribbons. You can go back and redo it all once the sign's in. So I try to just feed mine down through a place where I can find my hand into the bottom of the wreath frame and bring it through without mashing your sign down in. You kind of want to keep your sign setting up on top. Flip her over. I'm going to work with my two outside rings here this time. I always do two instead of tying around one. I just feel two like it helps it stay secure in a little more. A few good twists. Just fold them down in case somebody wants to take it out for another sign in the future. I've always kind of done that. Any strays here, just clip them. Same way all the way around. Just keep finding you a place to go in all the way around, and we can straighten it up when we get her in. Okay. Well, come on now. Okay. How are y'all liking the? I hope y'all are liking the colors and stuff on here. We're over. The ribbons especially, I love those ribbons. So glad I found a pretty pattern of ribbons. So on the side one here, I'm just going to use the two inner ones, and you'll be able to know where to adjust your sign. And one good thing about using the pipe cleaner for a sign, you can always easily remove it and change it around if you decide you want it elsewhere, or a few strays in the back here. I was trying to clean everything up. Okay. And on around. Like I say, I didn't realize this sun was going to be this big. I hadn't planned on it, but that's what I got. I guess I didn't read it good. But, okay. Over again. So I hope if you have any questions, anything about this video or tutorial that I didn't explain too good or happen to not clear myself about something good, then please leave me a comment, let me know. I appreciate it. I mean, I want to try to help somebody. If it's just something, just one little thing I can help, means a lot to me. Just to be able to help out somewhere. Let's see. Which side now? Oh, the bottom. Okay, we're going to the bottom now. I still see that still. And some, of course, some of the ribbons and stuff might be where you can't see them, but we'll get out what we can. Because like I say, sometimes, you know, like in the future, who knows, somebody might, well, if I sell this one, or, you know, like say, for example, they want to change it out and maybe put some kind of other thing here, or just something to do with lemons. Then they'll have ribbons in the middle of it. Okay, a couple good twist. There we go. We're just going to have to work with her when we're done, okay? That's the main thing, getting her worked with. So what I do is just go around. I'm sure everybody knows that, just, you know, common sense just tells you to pull stuff out best you can. If there's a few you can't, that's fine. Because the lemons I had and the stuff that the extra decor I'm going to put on, if there's any, you know, spots that need to be filled or that you can't see too good, we're going to throw a couple of them in there. So you just work with it till you get it how you want it. One here. They're easy to get lost. I want to thank everybody again today for viewing me. I really appreciate it. If you are new, please give me a like if you like this, or even subscribe, please. I just would make my day. I mean that. And if you don't like this one, who knows, down the road I might make something you do like or help out in some way. So I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me, so much. If you've seen my other ones, my other tutorials, I really mean it. This is the real me. I care about people. I just, as I get older, I just try to live my life the best I can, and little things just like wreath making and sharing things that I've learned to do now here just adds to my joy of life. There's a few strays we're going to find, and I guess it can't be helped in some of this deco mesh. But okay, so I'm just going to show what I got done here. Okay, and then we'll go on and put her. See, I'll probably straighten her more when I get her on the door for y'all. It's hard to adjust her now when I'm looking down at her, but so far, I hope someone likes her. Okay, so now we can begin putting the little places of my little lemons I got and all. I've done cut them off the branch here. And by the way, I got the stem of lemons. I think I found them at Craft Outlet. And then the little branch of flowers here I got from, believe it or not, Dollar Tree. And I've got a bunch of these in different colors. They do good for fillers and stuff and all. So, okay. So I'm going to do the little lemons here. I'm going to try to place them out. Maybe a few places. I try to work in threes. I don't know why. I think I saw that from somebody one time. Threes is a good number to work with on a wreath. But I'm just going to put them in some places here. I'll go back and adjust them when I have her hung up. Which will give you an idea how she's going to look. In there for the and all. want to overdo it too many. I have a few leaves here that I had left, and place them somewhere to have some spots that need a little touch of something. So I'll probably go back, like I say, when I have her hung for you guys and do a little adjusting so I can see better hanging up. That's probably what I'm going to do with these long flower stems here, okay, if you don't mind. I just can't hardly do this down on the table, and forgive me. But here's what she's going to look like. She's got when I get these all placed in, place them where I want them and get them in. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and get her on the door and get all that done, the rest of it, like. Give me just a sec, okay? Okay, guys, so here she is on my door, closet door here, like and all. I finished her up and placed them where I finally wanted to get them. I put my little flower, hanging flower things in, just in certain areas, like, and even added a little friend here. See my little bumblebee friend? He's after some lemonade. I try to do that, especially on my store, because my store is called Unique and Affordable Wreaths. So there she is. I hope you all like her. Enjoy us. If you are watching, I made this for you to see, especially too, because you're my first subscriber ever, and I just hope you like this. Like I said, I'm my first lemon one, but I do hope you like it. And everybody else, if you do, please let me know. And if you don't, then maybe, like I said, another one day I'll make something you do like. So I always try to kind of close with something a little. All I'm simply going to say today is, y'all have heard this before. It's true. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And everything will be good. So thank you all. I mean it with all my heart for viewing my videos, my tutorials. And I hope you come back. So till next time, have a beautiful afternoon. Bye-bye.